You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean. Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream. This is AFTERBUZZ TV for 90210. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest 90210 news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AFTERBUZZ TV for 90210.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our episode for 90210. I'm Nicolette, your host, and I'm here with my co-host, Fancy Tracy. She's back tonight.
Hey guys, I missed you. I'm sure you missed me.
Where were you last week?
Last week I was at home sick, but I still watched the show, of course. I love it, so.
Yeah.
But I'm back, and
You
there's
back?
so much tea to talk about today.
Ooh, so let's get into it. This whole episode really had to do with Naomi and Holly's cat fights. Basically, it was the fashion show, and Naomi basically had it in the bag at first because she definitely was going to have Liam, like, you know, the face of her whole line, which, of course, Holly had to come into the picture and definitely steal Liam from Naomi. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's so typical Holly, but this episode got me cringing. I really, actually hate Holly.
Me
if
too.
I see her, even if she's, doing charity in real life, I will really feel like she's a bitch because she plays that role so too well. She's so evil.
I know.
It's wow, can you be that evil? It's I always thought Naomi was an evil person, but
Right.
Naomi's an angel compared to Holly, so it was kind of crazy.
Well, seriously, I mean, from stealing her designs, you know, and definitely stealing Liam, what the hell? I mean, she was pretty smart about, going through the
she's
agency,
very
though.
smart. We're going through the agency, and then she knew Liam was definitely tied down to the legal paperwork of your mind. So it was a hard choice with Liam, and I'm glad in the end Liam decided to be a good friend. So.
No, definitely. That was actually really funny and really sexy because I love Liam.
Yeah.
I think he's so hot. And he was just freaking out. I get it. But yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, Janice was the judge of the whole competition and really went in on Naomi and Holly, which I was like, thank God. They both just needed to really give it to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the collection, it was all hot messes, and I love Janice's honesty. Last week, I met Janice Dickinson for the first time, and I was so excited.
So jealous.
And actually meeting her was the funniest thing. I was with 2 other models, and one model didn't recognize her. She's like, you look familiar. I was like, did you just say you look familiar?
To Janice Dickinson?
The first world supermodel. I was like, are you kidding me? Janice is like, I look familiar. So I took pictures with Janice, and then the girl tried to take a picture. Janice was like, what the fuck do you want a picture of me for? You don't know who I am. I was like, that's Janice. That's Janice right there.
She's so amazing.
So she actually wasn't really acting on this episode because that's really her. She's like, you suck, and you guys should both stop doing this. So it was cool.
Well, and that was a good thing because Naomi ended up getting the event planner job, which we find out at the very end it ends up being Holly's mom.
Yeah, event planning for her is perfect. Every season she throws the best party. So I feel like that is her calling, and it's good that she went through all these trials of what she wants to do to find out this is what's best for me. So it's great.
So perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad she got that. I mean, the crazy curveball, though, at the end that it ends up being Holly's mom, which we'll get into at predictions because I think that stuff is about to be so crazy. Let's get into the little things. We had Silver. It kind of had to do with Silver, Teddy, Navid. You know, Navid obviously still wants Silver back. They had the most awkward run-in ever. How the hell? Now, people who are watching this right now, how do they go from shutting a window on top of each other on a bed?
First of all,
Please tell me
why
that, because
is Navid calling a little girl, not trying to call her a little girl, but why are you calling a female to come close a window for you? You're a man, and you're obviously a Shirashki.
Seriously.
And you're dealing with drug dealers. You're calling her for your window. And yeah, it's awkward how they just end up on the bed. But I'm glad she was like, we're done.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I moved on.
We need more females
need
like
a
her in this
punch.
world, not just oh, we're on the bed now, let's kiss and make up. She was just
Yeah.
kind of like, no, we're done. You definitely did me wrong. So
Silver's the shit, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
She's just like a real girl. Like she just gives it to you how she thinks it is. And even if she saw something that wasn't right, like with her, I mean, the whole Kat and Navid thing, like obviously we saw in this episode, Kat has something for Navid, which I'm like, girl, back up. Like he does not even want you. He wants Silver. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't even try to ruin some relationship when you really is just a cop.
Well, obviously she sees the relationship is broken because he's obviously told her.
Not even, because she's just trying to get into the mix. Like, no, you gotta back up. Like, no. Like, why did you even kiss me? You could have totally, like, just been, like, on top of me or something. You did not need to kiss me. It was not that serious. And my ex-girlfriend did not have to run in on that.
She's definitely into him, and she's definitely trying to get at him while he's vulnerable, and his relationship with Silver is on the rocks. But at the same time, she doesn't know how much Navid loves Silver, and Navid hasn't thought about her once. I don't see any looks back like, she might be gorgeous. So
it's just annoying me.
She looks like a fool. She does look stupid as hell.
But it's really just annoying. I'm just like, girl, please, like, let's just be real. You know, and the funny thing is when they were at the fashion show, I just love the fact that he went up to that guy. I don't think they said his name at all. The guy that he came up to at the bar, and he was just like, oh, okay, like, you know, Silver, blah, 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 trying to go in on him. And then he ends up being gay. That was so funny.
It was funny.
That's like a slap in Navid's face. Like,
at the same time, I don't understand men in general. What do you think you're going to gain from the conversation of going up to the guy that I'm dating now? What did Navid want to hear? Yeah, you saw me, like, I touched her face. So it's like, what do you want to hear? Back off? Like, no, tell your girlfriend to come back to you. She doesn't want to, then it's over. He's
done. On to the next people, because Navid, he just gets annoying after a while.
Yeah.
Dixon and Adrianna, who, they're annoying as well.
Yeah, started out the episode with them being all over each other was very uncomfortable.
Seriously, with that psycho man that freaking Dixon met at rehab. Like, okay, first off, lock your door. Second off, lock your bedroom door if you're in with your girlfriend, you know, doing your thing, whatever they was doing. How the hell you want to have some dude just barge in when y'all in the bed together?
Well, it wasn't obviously Dixon's fault. The guy's...
No, it is Dixon's fault. He should have locked that door. He should have been like...
He's not going to premeditate, some crazy guy's going to jump in my room right now as I'm with my girlfriend. He's just like, whatever. No. But yeah, I mean, if you want to think of as little as that, locking the door is important, guys and kids and boys and girls. But, the guy's crazy. So even if the door was locked, he might have barged in there and broke that door down because he's crazy. So...
Yeah, well, we saw in this whole episode, you know, he obviously does not want to stay out of drugs. And I thought it was really cute. I mean, the only cute moment between Adrianna and Dixon, I still laughed about it, though, because it was still funny to me. When, you know, Dixon was having this, like, contradiction, like, oh, my God, should I take this Coke or should I, like, not? Because, you know, Adrianna loves me, whatever, or loves, whatever, likes. It's like, because it's definitely not love. It was cute, though. He watched that video, and at first I thought he was going to get mad. Like, it kind of twisted. Like, I thought he was about to be like, she stole my part. Like, she stole my time, and I'm about to do Coke, whatever. But it ends up actually being a positive thing. You know, he ends up making the song about it, as we all saw, which was really cute and really adorable. Catchy. It was really, really catchy. And I was like, okay, Dixon. But at the same time, I was like, that is so damn cheesy. Like...
What's cheesy? The fact that he made it a song?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he watched it just to get the song idea. Obviously, he watched it like to... When you have an addiction, you want to like look at something like a family photo or something that's going to remind you why you shouldn't do what you're doing. So that's what he was watching it for. And all of a sudden, it became something like positive. And as he sings the song, he can probably stay on the right path and be like staying away from the drugs. You're right. Yeah. So it's just a little... That's smart. Yeah. A little thing like that.
Okay. Well, props to Adrianna for that. You know, I give her some damn props for that one. Annie, now, this was pretty interesting. She really, honestly, I feel like Annie's been really, like, distant from everybody. Like, really just, like, doesn't want to tell people the business. Like, Liam tried to help her, and she's like, you are no help whatsoever, when I'm just like, didn't you just love him, like, not too long ago? Like, you know, and basically... This episode, which I was interested about, because I was like, how is she going to get that money? I knew it was at the beginning, you know, when it all got messed up and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, so how is she going to get the money? Or is it still in the process? Or is it even done? Well, basically, you know, she went up to, well, I just call him the hot guy because I don't remember his name. But she went up to him and basically was just like, you know what? If we split the money, it will be even. It will be solved because you guys have no proof on me. The twist comes around, which we all find out, you know, she sold the necklace. Which, obviously, I knew there had to be something, and I guess it had to be that, which is just really annoying and obnoxious, because obviously we all know that that guy bought the necklace because he already knew what it was, and that could definitely be defraud of the woman Marlon. But so that to me was pretty crazy. I was just like, whoa, like this is about to get too intense. I honestly feel like Annie still kind of has a chance. Somehow I feel like she could pull through it, but right now she really doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, her chance.
But then again, but I guess they have the proof that she sold it, you know? Because it's like, well, if you bought it, it's still in the family heirloom. You know what I mean? But they have proof that she sold it, so.
Well, obviously, you have proof when you sell something if you bought it. It's not in that person's possession. Her chances are very slim right now, actually slim to nothing, because she does look right now like a money-hungry biatch, basically. Like,
unless she puts a real good story together.
There's no story. First of all, she sold it right away to get into school. That's one thing. If you really love someone, if someone gave me like a diamond that really means something, if I really love that person, I won't sell it. Even if it's for a house for it's something you cherish. So that would have been the necklace would have really got her that money, the half of the thing. But because she sold it and now she's actually escorting, it's like she has a bad record of like wanting money. So it's so done to me. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Do you think they'll twist that upon?
Yeah, they're going to definitely find out. You can't do escorting or have a rich man or something without getting away with, like, you know, people are going to find out. So
that's crazy. I mean, we'll definitely see next episode when we get into predictions again. But Liam definitely, I can see, wants to save Annie and knows something wrong with Annie. I mean, obviously they did it for a while, so he knows what's going on, you know. It was really funny, though, because now that he owes his life to his manager, he had to friggin' do a birthday party. He was kind of looking at he was looking like Edward for a little bit. He was looking like a, hot Edward. Yes, definitely hotter. Vampire at a birthday party. Couldn't really believe anything. I was just like, I wish she was at my birthday party. In a cake.
Yeah, that's he has to do a lot to pay that debt off. It's pretty intense, but
you know,
at least he's doing it, and he's not just
reference,
like,
you know.
Be like, where's the cream filling?
Yeah, you know, he'd be in the middle just popping out, you know, my birthday present. Well, he could be my birthday present. Wink, wink, or, you know, find him somewhere. No, but the big sadness of this whole episode, you know, was definitely Teddy moving to DC with Shane, which definitely took a lot this whole episode to even come about that he was going to move to DC with Shane. Ups and downs, Ivy definitely putting Teddy in place, like, look, which is very true. Like, Teddy is so about himself and like, oh my God, his like image. Everybody hates me, blah, blah, blah. When I'm just like, you are alive and you are healthy. Like Ivy said, like, don't, just because everybody found out you're gay is not an issue. Like, you should be proud of that. You should, you know, encourage that now. Now, obviously, it was a sign for you to like embrace it and deal with it, you know, and it was good that Ivy put him in his place because someone had to say it. If it wasn't her, it was going to be somebody else, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, definitely that. Teddy, definitely.
Definitely is the word of the day, definitely. But it definitely was a good thing that Ivy did put, you know, and I love the way she said it too. It wasn't, you know, to hurt him. It was just really good coming from friend criticism, advice, and yeah, it was great.
I'm so glad though that he forgave Silver finally. I actually really didn't think he was gonna forgive her.
I knew he would because I mean they just had so much history. They've been together, then been friends, and he came out to her.
Crazy? Like, what would you do if like you dated somebody and like he turned out being gay?
After dating me, you will never be gay. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
That was a good answer though. For all you men out there, listen to that.
I don't know.
Where were you like 5 years ago? No.
Jesse, I'm still here for you. I can help you if you want. Just kidding.
He don't need no help. He good, boo. He already knows.
I mean, I'll be like sober. Like, I don't care if you turn gay or not. Like, we'll still be friends if you're cool. If you're an asshole, then yeah, we're not gonna be friends. If you're like, you turn gay, you're still nice. Why would I reject you? Like, you're still a person.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we shared all those like intimacies or whatever. I'd just be like, whoa, okay, you're gay. Like, was I not good enough? Like,
no, only if you're insecure, you doubt yourself. I would never doubt myself. Anyone turn gay?
Well, I wouldn't, but I would just be like, so why didn't you just tell me before you dated me? Or like, why? Like, I just don't understand. At first, that'd be weird, but then I'm like, okay, you wanna go out? Like, let's go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at first, I'd just be like, oh, whoa, like taken back a little bit. You know, because like we dated so long, like, and shared all these memories and everything, you know. But at the end of the day, like, oh, okay, it is what it is. But I guess, I mean, you should have just told me from the beginning.
Well, sometimes it's not a good
okay,
time.
Well,
but yeah,
you know,
anyway.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So it was really sad. Teddy ended up leaving at the end with Shane, which I thought was really, really cute.
It was a good way to kind of get rid of his character.
And for him to leave the show,
Yeah.
yes. I mean, there could have been definitely like serious injuries, like, you know, him like dying or something, which I'm so glad I wasn't. That'd have been real bad, way bad.
So it's good.
So yeah, that was a good ending. Him and Shane leaving to DC, a happy ending. I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie, like a tear almost came out, almost. I think Silver took those for me, but you know, because me and Silver are like twins and all, no big deal.
Yeah, definitely.
No big deal. No, but yeah, it was really cute. That was pretty much the summary of this whole episode. You know, there was a lot to it, obviously, but we've all seen it, and I just really loved the whole cat fight with Holly and Naomi.
Yeah.
Let's get into predictions, shall we, Jesse?
Shall we?
Let's do it. Let's do it, shall we?
Your AfterBuzz TV
Predictions. Now it's about to get crazy next episode, and let me tell you something. Next episode, we're gonna go crazy in here too, because in the predictions, Holly and Austin were together. Oh hell no! If Holly really tries to get in between their relationships, I seriously I'll go crazy. Because
Go ahead and start getting crazy.
No, because it's not about to happen. Seriously, I really feel like that's a tease.
No,
because
I feel like it's real, because now that we know that Holly's mom is going to be taking Naomi as an intern instead of Holly, which she's always wanted to be her mom's intern, Holly's going to be out for revenge, and definitely she's going to go for the boy, and it's definitely happening. So
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, so that's definitely going to be... You know what?
Why do we love the word definitely tonight?
I don't know. But anyway, that's my prediction.
So you really think Holly's about to take home the trophy for the...
Yeah, I mean...
No,
Austin is a
Naomi's
tool.
going to win. No, he is not a tool.
Austin is a tool. He's a tool.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's bouncing around and nobody, I mean, whatever.
I believe that it's not going to happen. So we will give you guys our predictions next week.
We'll
But that's
see.
pretty much it for this whole prediction. That's all they really gave us. Sorry, it's short and sweet tonight.
Short and sweet. Everyone make sure you tune in next week, because it's my last
Yeah,
AfterBuzz
it's her
next
last
week.
AfterBuzz episode.
Yes,
So definitely
so-
tune in, and hopefully we have something exciting for you guys.
We will
And
have something exciting.
Thanks for being short and sweet with us.
Follow me
tonight.
on Twitter, Fancy Tracy.
And Nicolette Gaona. Have a great night, guys.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.